It's JAYMOORE, the very best reviews. Tell them none can contest, we gon'.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the show. Here with my girl, Kay Leezy. I know we running a little late, man. I'm wiping the tears of my girls, you know, for this. We done lost Unique. I don't even know where Gina is. She probably out giving CPR.
She just cried and drowned in her sorrow. She can't take it no more, Jay.
I know, right? They done took out my girl Gina along with Unique over there. But
all of our emotions are to the next level, Jay. Next level of emotions right about now. I'm speechless.
I told y'all that was gonna happen. I knew it.
Jay, listen, nobody don't want to hear I told y'all in this scenario. We don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear it. We don't. I'm overcome.
Shout out to my girl, Queen Brielle. First in the building. My
hey,
man, Il Woods. What's up, man? How you doing, Il Woods?
Il Woods.
So shout out to my man, Il Woods. Somebody was speechless.
I'm still speechless.
Uh-oh, we done found my girl, Gina. Gina, how you feeling over there? You all right? You wipe away the tears?
Mm-hmm.
How you feel about your boy Neek? What happened?
I'm devastated. What was that? I'm still trying to process.
That was never turn your back on another man in a fight. Now, they did pull the okie doke this episode, because they did show when Ronnie was talking to Juliana, he like, hey, Neek ain't going nowhere. But I guess in the heat of the battle, he just saw him as opposition and no longer my brother. You just a man that just attacked me that I need to destroy.
I agree.
Then he realized it, like, uh-oh, I better go take him and dump him in the ditch. Damn, that's crazy right there. I say, my brother's keeper. Hey, Neek been playing with this dude too many times though, and he should have turned his back on him.
What you mean he been playing with him too many times? I'm confused.
He telling him he ain't shit to his face, pointing his fingers at him.
He was
over there saying all this stuff about his girl, and you steadily keep talking to him, giving him chances. He's steadily saying you with Rock or you doing this, and you keep giving him, like, you playing with this dude. You need to do this and put him out in his misery now. You know he took out Dean, and you sitting here still playing around. That's what I mean by playing. I don't mean like playing G.I. Joe or we having a good time. I mean, you playing around like this dude ain't a force to be reckoned with. You playing around like this ain't danger in your house around your woman and your kids. You playing around like, oh, because he my brother, he won't kill me. Like, really, that's a made-up rule, really. You got to be dealing with a person that believes in that. Because, I mean, really, if a person don't believe in that, then they would kill you. I mean, like, what happened? So, I don't know. Dude is psycho. So when you're dealing with somebody like that, a lot of things that's rational go out the window. You can't put anything past that person. Oh, they won't sleep with my baby mama. Oh, they won't kill her. Oh, they won't put their hands on. Oh, he won't do that to me. Oh, he won't do that to kids. Oh, he won't do. You know what this dude do? I don't know what this person do. So I don't know. Anyway, it was a crazy episode. I don't know, Gina. You kind of look like you in shock over there, still kind of speechless. How you feeling?
I'm just irritated. Like, he get on my nerves. When it started and they were playing Cypress Hill, Insane in the Membrane, I was like, yeah, that's him. Like, crazy ass dude.
Exactly. I thought so too. I was like, he's gonna do some crazy ass shit because that's the song. They let us know. They let us know that he was loony, and it was officially certified when that song came on.
big time. They did have some stuff going on. I don't know what just happened, but some reason my dang podcast just stopped. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to. I don't know what happened. Bless you over there. So we'll kick it off from the beginning. What you all think about the little piggies coming home to roost? They came to get that money from Rock. We saw that they done bust out a few windows, and they like, hey man, it's a damn shame about the crime in this neighborhood. What you think about how that situation gonna turn out? Kelly, what's your thoughts on that?
I don't know, but something has to happen because they legit wilding. They not stopping. They let her know they not stopping. They already told her they know who her son is. So something got to happen. Remember, they used to have those big, like, rectangular VCR looking cameras.
Right.
She might have to get that to show that there's the police itself. I'm not sure how they're handling this situation, because what you gonna do? You gonna kill cops too? Like, what are you really gonna do?
Right. Yeah. I mean, that's tripped out. I mean, they got a lot going on. I think she should see how much money they want. I don't know, and pay it. Might end up working out better for them.
After all of this, like, to me, it's like, no, if she's going to pay them, she would pay them up front. Somebody got to tell her something. Something got to be real serious, or they got to touch Kanan or something like that for her to be like, okay, I'm paying you, because she prefer kill him.
Yeah, I think she should have tried to figure out what their angle was and how much money they wanted in the very beginning.
Nope.
All right, Gina, what's your thoughts?
But you know how she is, like,
right?
You know how she is. She bogarts, like, she don't ask nobody, can I do this? Can I do that? Like, she just goes. She went to Jersey because she wanted to. She just do what she wanted to. So she looking at the cops like, I'm not paying you for what?
Yeah, that's true. Shout out to the.
Keep on listening.
Right. Shout out to the 40, 50 something people watching live right now. Appreciate it. So let's get into this beginning of the episode. We saw, and this is another reason why I say he kind of was playing with him, with Ronnie, because he out here jacking, bringing all this attention. He robs this dude for this car. So, of course, me being the car guy, I don't know how many people cared or noticed, but that was a Cadillac Alante, which was Cadillac trying to make a luxury sport two-door coupe to compete with Mercedes luxury two-door coupe. And at the time, that was like 70 grand, 80 grand value, which would have been like in the hundreds in today's money. So that car was a hell of his time. And to take that, he said he going to go and take it to a shop or whatever. So I guess he going to take it to a chop shop or something, flip it, and then he was going to get the money and get on. And, he brought that to a Unique house and this and that. I don't know. I think Unique should have realized then, with him killing Dean, taking cars, trying to make these moves, that he would have been too much to deal with. I don't know. What are your thoughts, Gina? What's your thoughts on that?
I agree, because he was already reckless. Like, he was telling Rock, oh, he's like a bull in a china shop and this, that, and the third. It's like, you already know he's off the chain. Like, he's unhinged. That type of person you cannot allow to walk around. Like,
right. Yeah, that's true. Kelly, what you think about him out there? The polite boxer says Ronnie was out here giving up the new squeeze to the old squeeze, but stabbed Dean for running his mouth. Basically saying, look who talking. You running your damn mouth. Talking about what he out here doing and who he stabbing. But you out here stabbing for running your mouth. What's up with that?
I said that at the beginning, like, Ronnie was out here running his mouth from the beginning. When he went and he sat down with the crazy couple talking about, his brother with Rock, whatever the case may be. They all snitches. They all talking too much, entirely too much, right? And Ronnie, once again, loose cannon. And Ronnie, I don't know how they're going to stop him. If they take him to next season, I'm not watching it. All right, wait. Okay, I may have overspoken, but because I put it on my Facebook page. If Neek dies in this episode, if Ronnie killed Neek, I'm not watching the show no more. I did put it up. Everybody was like, Kelly, you that did that. I was like, no, yeah, because what the hell? How you gonna get Ronnie out now? Rock gonna have to take care of him. But remember, I said that either Neek or Rock is gonna have to get rid of Ronnie. Yeah. Who else is gonna take care of him?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm pissed off, Jay.
The thing is, what's crazy is the way he kind of moving silent and kind of popping up on the scene without really making no waves. Nobody really knows who did what, really.
Rock know now.
Not really.
When he was talking up when they were at the funeral, Neek alluded to Ronnie out here going crazy, right? True. So that was, to me, how he alluded to Ronnie took care of Dean, right? So Rock know now that it's Ronnie.
She might put it together. I don't know.
If you stand up at a funeral and tell me that, and we know what's going on, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Right. Well, I'm going to say this because I saw the preview for the next episode. So
I saw it too. I had to watch it this time. Gina told me how to get to it. No. So I was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, so we see that Neek, baby mama, comes and confronts her with the gun. So I'm thinking after that incident, she going to put it together. But I'm thinking that she didn't know. But then they kind of took their little space. So she didn't realize yet he was dead yet also. I don't know. We'll see. But that's just a little thought. Gina, what you think about that?
Yeah, I was thinking that he was dropping some type of hints like, oh, he is out here wilding out, but like not to the point where he wasn't going to be here no more. Like, I think he always thought like he would be able to have some type of handle on the situation with him. Like if anybody could calm him down, he could. Mm-hmm. But it was just like that last blow when he went and he told her, now she's confronting him about Rock. It's like, that was just like the heat of the moment type, I'm confronting you. Like, what are you talking about?
Right.
I thought he was like, he had it up to here. I thought he had it up to here.
He
like,
did.
Yeah, you doing way too much. And now I gotta talk with my woman about this. Now that was a straw that broke the camel's back. Mm-hmm. And because to me, they didn't want to kill each other up until the last moment, because I felt for the okie doke too when he told the girl, like, nah, he ain't going nowhere. And I don't think that he would have done anything to him had Neek not put his hands on him. But it was necessary. They had to go blow for blow. But I don't think Neek was trying to kill him either, because he could have done them on the floor. So he wasn't trying to kill his brother either. Brother squabble. You know what I mean? So I didn't think it was going to. But now you're dealing with a crazy, deranged person. You can't turn your back on that person, because now from you threw the first punch, you went too far. So you have to take it all the way.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you got to stomp him all the way out. Make sure he ain't had no more fight left in him at least.
He'd have had to kill him. He would.
Yeah, then he'd have gotten his stuff back together and tried to kill him the next week or something. So
he'd have had to kill him. So
now JAYMOOREREVIEWS says Neek gonna wake up like the Undertaker. You heard it here first. I actually was gonna get to this point, but since you typed it first, I'm gonna address it. The way they showed it, I think Neek may not be dead yet. Now, I don't think he's going to wake up like the Undertaker, but they may find his body and he may be in a coma. I was going to say that. He may have his brain swollen from that beatdown, and he may not be dead. I was going to get to that. So, JMY16 typed it first, but I was going to get to that. But since you typing shit so damn fast, thinking that you came up with theories.
Well, y'all came up with the theory together.
No,
we all watching the same show. We all watching the same show.
I ain't say that. I said he's gonna get found and he'll be in the coma. I ain't say he's gonna pop up. But I'm gonna give you some credit for typing it and making me have to say it sooner than I wanted to. Anyway, What y'all think? Is he dead? Is he gonna get found in a coma? Hell, they made Howard get shot and a bullet cured cancer. Anything can happen.
I would like to see it. I'm not going to be optimistic, but I would like to see it happen. And then he, because at the flash for the preview, didn't Howard say, "Oh, now Unique dead and gone"? He said something like that, and I was just like, "Oh my gosh, really? Is this it?" But I mean, I've seen certain things happen here in the hood when certain people get shot or beat up, and they end up in the hospital. They close off information. So
they close off information.
Certain leaders, affiliates, or whatever, to hire you up. But if you get shot or anything, if you take you to the hospital, they don't put you under your real name. They close off shop. So if anything was supposed to happen, now we're applying real life logic to this. If he was supposed to get, they would not reveal it as him in the hospital. You wouldn't know it's him because of who he is in the hood. They all know him. Police know him, so they wouldn't
protect them so that nobody come back.
Right. So if they do, if somebody does get him out of the ditch or whatever, nobody would know that he's free or he's up or he's alive because they would conceal his information, his identity.
Right. Now, Gina, what's up? Juan Marley say he gonna wake up as Breeze. You think he gonna wake up or is he gonna be Breeze? What you think, Gina?
I don't think that, but I do hope he wakes up. Like, I don't want him to be done. I really don't. Like, I don't know about anybody else, but I did hear sometime last week that it was a leak, which I was annoyed. Stop doing that. Like, we want to enjoy the damn show when it's supposed to come out. But I was just like, no, like, what are they talking about? I don't want that to happen. And then, so now that the episode played, and it's kind of like a cliffhanger, because is he dead? Is he alive? Right. I want him to still be alive. Like, hurt, I'll take it.
So when I saw that, I said what Juan said. I was just like, well, if they want him to be Breeze, this is how they're going to make it Breeze. If they want him to be Breeze, this is perfect. Because if they find him, they're not going to reveal his identity. They're going to put it that he dead. But
he couldn't come back and be talking to Kanan, talking about I'm Breeze. Kanan be like, Unique.
You might have to fix his face. Then he took that pipe to his face. Lord Jesus, have mercy.
He ain't hit him that hard in the face where he ain't gonna be recognizable.
Well, I'm not certain, but what I do hope is that they do bring him back. I hope that he comes back. I hope that I told Gina too. I was like, I don't want to watch the show if Nick is good. I want to see what happens in Kanan's story, but this story right here, if I take away what I know from the original Power, this story right here, if it was by itself, I wasn't gonna watch it no more. I ain't gonna lie to you, I was not gonna watch it no more. If it was a standalone thing that I had no connection to, I wasn't gonna do it.
Damn, it hurt that bad, huh?
That's why I don't watch Tyreek. Remember that I signed off from that. I was like, nah, he killed Ghost, and I don't like it. I ain't watching it no more.
Yeah. Ambi Bambi said, I said, wow, not my knee. Oh man.
He got to come back and then rest up, but then his brother's gonna be tormenting everybody. His brother gonna be tormenting everybody in the meanwhile, because basically, whilst you at it, take everybody out. Then, since you want to be top dog, take everybody out.
McDam said you exactly right. If they do find him, they'll protect his identity because of his status. So if it is some hope, possibly.
I know what they do when those things happen, Jay.
Gina Cam said we need that Neek eye candy.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Who else we got?
To us, like, this is heartbreak.
It is heartbreaking. His swag is unmatched.
Hey, damn, man. Neat, man. It's crazy. So who put this comment? And they made a good point. Who wrote this? So the polite boxer said, in all fairness, Unique, old Ronnie, everything. I leave you my kingdom that you lose. And now you buddy with the one who's responsible. All right. In a way, I agree although she's not completely responsible, he's not telling him the full story and filling it in. And he's trying to get money. He's remembering the way that the streets ran with them having corners and blocks and stuff. He's not realizing that if you do that now, you're going to get jammed up, go straight to jail. The game has changed and we out of bodegas or whatever. So he see this little Chinese restaurant. He think it's trash. Like, man, we had all these blocks, this, that, and the other. And this what you got? Like, man, this ain't nothing. This ain't no money. I don't know. How do you all feel when I put it in that position? And now when you see how he felt when he showed him the Chinese food place, he thinking we used to have soldiers. We had blocks. We was running things. And now we doing takeout. Gina, what's up? What you think?
I feel like he's ridiculous because he's trying to tell you something. You just got out here. He's been out here. And like you said, you left him the business to take things over because obviously something happened and you couldn't do it no more. So trust that he know what he's doing. It's like he didn't turn around and say, oh, I'm going to go at war with Rock. She had her own plans. It's like, okay, well, you know, she came at him. He got to do what he got to do. And in this case, it's like it's better to play with your enemies, like to play well with them. Because he ain't been having no issues since then. So it's like, Ronnie, he don't know what he's talking about. Like, he just thinking about the old days, but you have to move with the times. Things don't stay the same.
He doesn't know about the partnership they had.
Now we in 2023 watching a show about the 90s. Those blue and white cars, we don't have those no more out here. In the 90s, they were famous, but now we don't have them. We don't see them because things change. Like, the times don't stay the same.
That's a good point. Yeah, and he should have filled Ronnie in a little more, maybe on like, hey, times change. We had to make partnerships, alliances, different this, different that, da. She saved my life. I saved her life. I don't know.
No, he put his brother on.
It wouldn't have made matters better, would it?
He told his brother things changed, and he had to do things differently. Remember the brother when they saw that dude on the corner? He told him that things changed, right? But he know his brother, right? At the end of the day, I don't like when people say that. Oh, I left you my kingdom or XYZ. Dude, you went away. From the moment you went away, the game then changed, right? And I got to do what I got to do to maintain. Because Nick, baby mother was right. Rock got his car shot up with the kid in there, right? They had their personal altercations, which were life and death altercations, right? So, right. Yeah, I get it. People on the outside, they're not going to get it. That's why you got to mind your own damn business. Right. Because he needed to make liaison with Rock. He needed to be connected, for, like Gina said, to grow and not to be out the freaking game because he would have had nothing. So sometimes you got to make the enemy your friend to get over if you're dealing with things strategically. You know what I mean? And I think that they've been playing chess from day one. Right. Ronnie came out and he didn't acclimate. He never acclimated once. He was still wearing Lee's, damn it.
He was the last member of the members only.
Jeez.
Wasn't letting it go. Speaking of the members only, what's up with this little trio of the dance group with Jukebox? Them three girls, one of them don't know how to dance. She off key or whatever, but it looked like she know how to do a little mambo for Jukebox. I don't know. But then Jukebox man got a little jelly. I don't know. Who want to talk about that first? Kelly?
I didn't think that's how girls used to be back in the days. You know what I mean? Friendships were
and touching. Girl, stop. Boo.
On what? What are you talking about? What, when they were girls were friends. You know, back in the days you had two different types of females. One would say, I don't have no female friends, I only got male friends, which is a boo from then till now. And you had females who had genuine friendships. Some friendships still lasting today. I have friends that I had from since I was 16, and I'm about to be another number in front of a 6 in a week. You understand? So I still have solid friends, but at the end of the day, I thought girls were chummy. Juke is getting some attention, some friendship, and I was happy that she said that Laverne was her girlfriend. So Nicole was her girlfriend, and she's coming out, and she's allowing herself to be her. So I was happy about that. But the girl like Kanan, don't she?
Yeah.
So she was, to me, she was friendly with Juke, but she was flirty with Kanan.
Now let me ask you this, Gina, before you talk about that. She did, like Kelly say, come out and tell old girl that that was her girlfriend. How was that back then in the early 90s? What year is this now? Like what, 94, 95? Was people out there like that?
I think it was between 92 and 93.
Yeah.
So I know in 92, 93, I was like a freshman, sophomore. It wasn't really open where people was talking. Even girls wasn't talking about, yeah, we together. Not in Chicago, at least.
Yeah, no, I don't remember knowing about it when I was that young. So
I did.
It wasn't like talked about. It wasn't a big thing. It was hidden. It was something like, oh, yeah, that's my roommate. We're roommates, but they were a couple. And the people that knew them knew that they were a couple, but to the world, it was like they roommates. Nobody
like Whitney.
spoke about it.
Whitney Houston, assistant. Yeah. See, exactly. And I would have thought that was her assistant back then. I wouldn't have believed it.
But I'll tell you something. I don't know, Gina, if you remember, around West 4th, it was open. Like, to me, they had areas for that, right? By the village. When you went to the village, you went to West 4th. It was free fall. It didn't look anyway to you because that was an area where they were comfortable, I should say, being themselves without prejudice. Maybe you still have to hide that shit at home. You know what I mean? But we knew that there was an area where you go to the village. Yeah, that's how it is. Because I remember.
If that wasn't something that you was into, you didn't go down there. Like,
right, you didn't go to the village.
And
right.
I've heard this in movies all the time. That's the West Village? That's what you're talking about?
Yeah, you go to West 4th Street, Broadway. Is it? Yeah, Broadway. They had all the different shops there. Risky stuff. Huh?
Broadway, where they have the plays, is in the West Village?
It's not that far. So West 4th, the way they have the plays, that's on 42nd Street area. But further downtown is the single digits. So the village was the single digits area. West 4th was the main block, right? So we were more susceptible to see that, but that was their place of freedom. It was not like that when you got back home into your neighborhood, or you went to school. Like Gina said, you would say that that's my roommate, or that's my cousin, or whatever the case may be, But they had their spots. But she was right. If you didn't know if you wasn't in that lifestyle, or you didn't know people in that lifestyle, you wasn't going down there. Like back then, I used to be into fashion, so I would always be in that neighborhood, and that's where But I'm happy she did that, because she fully embracing who she is. She's not playing around. She's not playing games with people, and I respect that even to today. Think that if you like women, say you like women. Don't be my friend and be.
She's trying to figure out how to get up in that. That's all. You got to figure what angle they need to get up in that. That's all. And then they'll let you know. All right, now that I got you drunk, this is the plan.
Ain't that something?
I'm just playing.
I like Ambi comment though. I like it because I can see that happening with this girl right here.
Now, speaking of people with the plan, how about somebody that don't got one, but they held it together, and now he is famous. He got caught up. He ain't had no plan to get away, but he didn't snitch. He didn't say much. He did have a good point that Kanan did not come to try to help bail him out, but you trying to help other people while you left me hanging. And, it looked like somehow, some way they trying to put him together with taking out Freddie. And then he told Kanan, and looked like they had beef, but he didn't tell Kanan, hey, I'm the one that got you in trouble, though. So he need to kind of cool out, because deep down, you know that the reason Kanan in trouble is your fault.
It ain't his fault. It's his mama's fault.
It's his fault because he didn't say, yo, your mom's came, bro, and put a gun in your bag.
His mama did that to him.
Yeah,
I could easily say I'm not getting in no family business, yo. You slapped me in my house the other day. You carrying on like this is your spot. When Howard came in, you want to be like that's fame's spot. But when somebody else not here, this is my crib. You want to talk to me like I'm a herb? That ain't my business. That's between you and your moms. If you really want to look at it like that.
Okay. You got a point there. I don't know. I'm still on the fence.
Let's just say it's not his fault solely.
I still think it's more 80% his fault. Gina, what you think? I'm
not gonna do 80. I'm gonna say the blame it's more Rock because she scares him. Like if it was a regular person trying to set him up, he wouldn't have went for that. Like he wouldn't have even got the chance to walk through the door. Like he would have been on it, but it's his mother and he's scared of that lady. So it's like, yeah, he wasn't gonna do nothing about it because he's scared. Me personally, I feel like he should have said something. I'm always gonna stick with that.
I believe so too.
Because when she left, she left.
Right. Like you're supposed to be my people. There's no excuse for that. But I do agree with Famous. Like you didn't come check on me. They told you early. Like you only had to ask once, twice, and they let you know, oh, I got hemmed up. So where were you at? Mm-hmm. And then I get out of jail and hear you, oh, what happened? Like, dude, you ain't get locked up?
No, right?
That's crazy. But I do feel like he held it down as far as not, because I was nervous for him. Like, boy,
what?
Better don't say nothing.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Makita One. They say, I'm with you, Kelly. I don't mess with Tariq. Punky. I don't care what happened to that fool. Hey, I'm with you too. Yeah, everybody know I don't like Tariq. Hey, J-Ma 16, he laughing like me at your language, Kelly. Your New York 100. I got two of the straight 100 is New York women up in here. Kelly lingo and Gina, not only with the words, but if y'all ain't caught her damn accent.
She got the Rosie Perez accent. We can't put it to nowhere else than that.
For real. I just love to hear Gina speak, man.
Mm-hmm.
New York. He did for New York, and he didn't have it, and I was going to bust his head. Don't you come over here like that. I was going to be cool, but then I had to go and get busted to the white man,
I'm done. But you know what I had to say? First of all, why Famous didn't run? He's the only one that got caught. The only one.
Only one.
Why he didn't run? I'm not turning this way and turning back that way. I'm gone.
He should have ran back to the building at least.
Follow somebody and don't turn around. Just follow the person in front of you and go. You're the only one who got caught switching and bobbing and weaving. I hated that. But I'll ask you guys this. Why didn't Kanan go for him?
Hey, I think he kind of lightweight sensed that you messing up and kind of got me in trouble. And, like Cavi Cab says in the comments, Famous should have told Kanan to check his bag. Once Rock left, I'd have been like, yo, man, your mom keep coming, man. She came and put a gun in your bag. You need to check. And if she say something, say you checked your bag or something. I can't tell him don't open his bag, Miss Rock. What I'm going to do? Don't check your bag? Yeah, and I'll be like, man, we got to find a way to keep her off of me, bro. Like, what the, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, that's what we were saying last week. He was supposed to tell him, go check his bag. Be like, dude, I'm not going over with you and your mom's, but check your bag.
For real.
First of all, he wouldn't have owed her no explanation anyway. You putting stuff in his bag.
Right.
I carry a book bag when I go to work. Like, I check it, even though I know the night before I put stuff in there, before I'm going out the door, I check it again to make sure everything is in there. I don't know who don't check their bag.
Yeah, I know.
Well, he ain't got no books. He don't got no books in there, Gina. You know he ain't going to school.
He ain't doing no homework.
Like,
just an accessory.
That's just crazy. Like, you could have explained that away. Like, but I do think he should have told him because that's just drama.
I'd have been like, check this piece for prints, yo. You ain't gonna find mine. I ain't never touched that shit.
Hey, he definitely should have said that.
That's all. It would have been over at that point. Check mine, and you would have found rocks on it, though. I mean, if she in the system, but for real, you wouldn't have found mine.
Right. That's a good point. Cam said, famous dumbass gonna tell on himself on the next song. He ain't gotta tell the cops nothing. He did start to have some bars. You know, he did start to do better. He like, you know what? I don't need your life no more, Kanan. I'm a killer. I killed Freddie Zilla right here. His social security number is 23862.
I'm done.
His address is 212 Jump Street. Yeah, I did it. What?
You said Chump Street?
Jump Street. 221 Chump Street. They call me Herb. What's the word? Herb.
Famous is really, he's gonna really be a herb if he say something now that the police was asking him for about the murder. If he say something now, he deserve everything he get. Because they put you on that they looking at you. They just put you on, you know it for a fact. Kanan said, don't even tell it to yourself. Don't ever speak those words again. So if he put it in the song, let him get what he gotta get coming.
Man.
Because who they talking to? They spoke to somebody.
The man, the old guy. Did they talk to the old guy?
Yeah, but remember, the old guy was like, "I don't got nothing to say" because he was scared.
Mm-hmm.
But somebody put it out there that Famous was there days before the kid got killed, because the last time, you know, when they got into the fight and Kanan beat dude up, they got out the building.
Right, that's why they were there.
So who told?
I was trying to remember why. Okay. I was trying to remember why they were in the building. Got it. When he took his back, they had to go, right. Because I was like, why was he in the building a couple of days before? But yes, thank you, Gina. You always on point, Gina. Always.
Hey, Gina got that memory bank, boy. Straight up. That's that computer type accuracy, boy. XVY Beats. Shout out to XVY Beats with the super chat. He said, not Neek getting dropped off. I'm sick. Hey,
I'm sick with you.
I ain't mad at you. You know, Neek, he straight got took out by his brother, which that's what he caught a couple of those. Yeah.
He sure did. He sure did. I was like, oh no. Why?
Sad, man. Sad. Speaking of Ronnie, what you think he was? He thought he was so damn smart and observant, but he walked up on Kane and talking about, what you doing serving heroin?
That heroin.
Heroin.
It's like, what? What you talking about?
I saw nickel bags of weed, man. No, yeah. I barely make sales, bro. What's up? What you think now that he approached Kanan? Maybe he may still be Breeze. I don't know. He took out Unique. He may end up taking out Rock, and then nobody know it was him. I don't know.
Look, Gina, can I go first? Here's I was thinking. They always said Breeze was cool. He was like family. This dude ain't cool, and he not like no family. It ain't Breeze. He's not cool. He's sick, and if you think that these apples are red and he thinks that they're blue, he killing you. That's it. He ain't cool. I'm not calling him my brother, my uncle, my best friend. No, this guy's a psycho. So he's not Breeze.
Yeah, I mean,
because you can't have a loving relationship with Ronnie. All of them said that they had a loving relationship with Breeze.
Yeah, like boxers. Ronnie ain't the nickname type. Give me a mother nickname now.
Yes.
What you gonna call me?
Probably when his nickname, like his name is probably Ronald or something.
Ronald sounds fine.
Nah, yo. Roddy's a boy, I swear. I really do. First of all, we got like 2 weeks to go, right? The break is coming after this one.
Is it?
I think so.
I'm not sure.
Well, now I got to be 2 extra weeks to be sad.
Well, don't be sad. I wish I could give you a shoulder to cry on.
Okay? Oh, Jay.
My whole thing is, I see a lot of people comparing Ronnie and Lamar from BMF. I don't think there's no comparison though. Like, I feel like Lamar was nutty, but it was kind of like comedy, like comedic, and Ronnie is straight. Like, I don't want to be in a dark alley in the night with him behind me. Like, he is just nuts.
Ronnie Myers. Yeah, it's
And
like
you
with
know what's
Lamar.
crazy?
Go ahead.
I said that. I was like, when I first seen him come across the screen and he was just popping up, I was like, he remind me of Michael Myers. And I'm telling you, ever since then, like I see it everywhere. Everybody crazy, nutty, serial movie killer.
Hey, he out there tripping big time. That's for sure. What I was about to say about Ronnie, I done forgot now. Anyway.
All we know is he's psycho, Jay. That's all we know. He's psycho.
Hey, for real. Damn, what was I gonna say? Anyway, what's up with the lady popping up to check on Kanan and he ain't there? And it looks like in my foreshadowing that Rock ruined his life by putting that gun in his bag, getting him in the system. He didn't want to be with her. She trying to force him there, so he don't want to be there, so he don't show up. They end up escalating stuff. He go to juvie and he in this and do that and probably break out of that and do that. And it just starts him down the road of life of crime. Never gave this boy a fair shot because she tried to control him. Talking about, what's that? You go have to get used to living here, Kanan. You go have to tell me what thing to do with that. What? You go have to get in with that plane. You go tell me what that plane is. Huh? She lucky she's very beautiful.
Why you think that's why she lucky?
I don't know. I just threw that in there. She real ugly everywhere else.
Right?
Or ugly in every other aspect. Anyway, Gina, you want to say something about Rock and her grand plans? And maybe I said, I put out my thoughts of how she probably is the root of ruining his life. Besides being the bad influence, even if she was that bad influence, she's the root of him being destroyed because of that bag and the gun, I think. Yeah, what you think?
Yeah.
Too far, maybe, or what?
No, I agree, because even this lady is bringing it up. Oh, he took a gun to school. It's like, it's something wrong there. Like, first of all, where did he get it from? Second of all, why does he need it for? And the crazy thing is, this don't have nothing to do with him. It's not like it's on him. Now, I could see if he was being stupid and he did that, then, you know, the repercussions come to you. But he didn't have nothing to do with it. It's like she just making moves for him. And I didn't think it was going to go that far. Because back in the 90s, like in New York, it was this thing called the Pins Warrant. So when your kid didn't go to school or they didn't listen, you go down to the court, you get a Pins Warrant. They got to follow the rules. Or they could go to juvie. They could, you know.
You call it a parent's warrant?
Huh?
A parent's warrant?
A Pins warrant.
Okay, Pins warrant. Okay.
So the parent would go and get it out on the kid if they wasn't listening, if they was too hard to deal with, to try to steer them on the right road. So at first I thought that's where it was going. But then when it was like, oh, ACS and home visits, I'm like, damn, like she really put him in the system.
Right. So the ACS came in because it was a firearm. You understand? That's like the highest level you could go. What you want? The only thing you're gonna do is kill. You know what I mean?
And that's neglect. Like, you the parent, you supposed to know. Why is your kid walking around with a gun? So they gotta check on him.
Yeah, and when ACS is in your business, forget about it.
Damn.
I saw it how you saw it, Jay. She bit off more than she could chew. Because she's out of control now. Because Rock always maintains control. She did something to try and get him. I don't know if she thought he was going to get a slap on the wrist. But this episode I saw, damn, I messed up. Because now she realized, forget it. He's going to end up away from you, period. You know what I mean? Because if that lady come back and he's not there, they're going to arrest him. They're going to take him. They're going to put him in a group home. It's over. Yeah. It's over.
Yeah. Because when he was talking to him on the bed and he didn't say nothing, and it seemed like he didn't care. She realized, okay, damn, she can't put her hands on him. She can't whoop him and do nothing. Was she gonna threaten to kill him? What she can do? She can't do anything. She thought that having the system would be that scared straight type of thing. Oh, you go to jail, you better stay with me. But now she realized he'd rather do that than be here. Ain't nothing she could do. She done lost it.
And she's so stupid. You already got Howard told you the FBI is on you. You bringing more people from the damn system into your business?
Mm-hmm.
Stupid.
Mm-hmm.
But you see how Kanan, from I guess last episode too, you see how he's savage now. I think the savagery is because he just don't want to have nothing to do with his mother, and he know that he got nothing now. So he got to go hard body. You understand? If he don't address the streets or whatever his business is and his budding enterprise as grimy as he's doing, he's not gonna make it. And it's all because of Rock. He don't want to have nothing to do with her. None at all. None.
None at all.
None at all.
He got to go hard body. Speaking of hard body, what's up with Marvin's Wheelman? What's up with him spilling the beans? Talking about what Rock got to do with this? I ain't saying nothing else. He didn't talk too much already. You think
they all talk too much in this show? Clearly,
yeah, for real. You think he put Rock in a bad situation by putting her street name out there?
Well, yeah. Hell yeah.
Because nobody was calling her that. It's like when you get into these interrogations, answer or don't. Answer the questions if you're going to answer anything that they're asking you. Don't provide more information.
Don't ask another question.
Like, what are you doing? Like, why are you talking?
Mm-hmm.
They ask you about Crown. Oh, yeah, I seen him in the projects doing his business, whatever. That's all you need to say. Why are you talking about somebody else?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you see what Rock did when they came at her at the door? She had said, let me get my lawyer. That was a boss move right there. But the lawyer said, I don't think that that dog can hunt. You ain't got to worry about it. Well, no, you think he right?
We gonna see.
Kelly, you shaking your head. No, what's up?
No, it's just like the conversation that Howard had with the cop, right? They don't got nothing. They trying to throw macaroni on the wall to see if it's thick, right? So at the end of the day, they looking for something. So they're gonna keep hunting, point blank and period. They probably didn't anticipate Rock having her stuff together. You know what I mean? But they're gonna keep hunting. So my whole thing is Howard got to put something out there, just like how he got Homeboy to come in and talk. Howard got to maintain or continue putting something out there to give them the information, to feed them the information that he want them to have, because they're gonna keep going.
Right.
Yeah.
But he have the rest of them on, the rest of his squad, the force. They don't want the FBI in there. So they trying to do what they could do to get them out too. So Howard does has stuff going for him right now. If he could just, paint the narrative to work in his favor.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. McDam said maybe that's how Kanan's last name changes from Thomas to Stark when he goes into the system. That's not what happened.
It was never Thomas.
It was always Stark.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tina, go ahead and break it down. Tell them why.
His name was always Kanan Stark. Their family name is Thomas, but DEFCON is his dad. Usually, the boy would have the dad's name, and then the girl's name would change when she get married. So now the ones who name change did is Jukebox, because in the original Power her name is Gaina. But on here is Thomas. So at some point, her name is going to change. But Kanan's never changed. That was his name.
Tina got a memory, boy. See,
I know.
Next level. I ain't know about the Jukebox one.
Yeah.
So look, if we play anybody playing trivia and $1 million is on the line about a show, call Gina.
Boy,
call Gina right away.
Phone a friend. I'm telling you. I'm glad she's my phone a friend in this.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a good memory, at least I thought I did, but I meet people that really do, and I'd be like, okay, respect.
Yes.
24K Logan said, chance that Unique is still alive. He's my favorite character and came a long way. He could just be in very bad shape. Shout out to 24K Logan for the super chat. I did talk about this a little earlier. You may have missed it. But I said he may be in a coma and he may come back out. Some people think if he is in a coma, he may be, lost memory, which a lot of times you do lose that last memory or two before something happens. So that's bad if that is the case. But it is a chance still. Depend on how long it takes. Because if he outside for more than a day, he'll die from hypothermia laying outside like that. It could a day or two. So anyway, and again, Kelly, what's your thoughts? You think he dead? You think he may be in a coma still? Is it a chance?
Yeah, I don't want him to be dead. I want him to be messed up really bad. I don't care how they bring him back. I don't care if they want to do some. I don't care. Just bring him back. That's all I really want. It's hurtful. But what I was saying to you before we got on, Jay, is I did not see the leak. But of course, I heard people, talking about Meek is going, da, 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 da. However, if I was corporate, I'd have put that leak out. I'd have put it out. Could you imagine if we all got this as an original shocking experience? Oh, he'd have broke the internet. It would have been over.
Yeah, I didn't see the leaks. So it was
I didn't see it either, but I heard it.
Yeah, I heard it. I heard that it was going to happen. You saw people screenshooting and putting different pictures up. I didn't listen to any of it. I didn't watch it. I didn't have a link. But when I heard that, I was just like, I'm not going to say nothing. Hopefully it's, they talking wrong information or whatever the case may be. But after I saw it, I was just like, I would have put it out if I was corporate too. This is too big.
Hey, that was something. Gina, what's your thoughts? Is he gone? Is it a small chance he's still around? Is it over?
I don't want him to be gone. I really don't, because I feel like he's a big part of the show. Yeah. And I feel like it's only the third season. Like, it's too soon for him to not be here no more. Because me personally, I feel like the show could go for seasons. Like, they already got greenlit for season 4, so that's in the bag. So who knows? But I feel like to take him out now is too early.
Yeah.
And I don't want to see him go. He's chef around this mother. Like, no.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the sad part. And we all, as Power fans, should know this by now. They take out they good people sometimes a lot too soon, way too soon. And damn. Although he made it 3 seasons, which is a lot longer than a lot of people, it still feels too soon. What happened with Mecca? They started off good. By the middle of the season, he was a chump, and by the end, he was dead.
Yeah, everybody was like, "Oh, look at this dude! It's breath of fresh air. It's something new. It's something different. He kicking butt." And then it's like, womp womp womp. Like, what?
Right.
Why all the build up for it? It's like
sad, man. Sad. Out to the 100+ people watching live right now. Definitely like that. My girl Kay Leezy definitely like that. I see that smile on that face. Look at that smile. Look at that teeth shining right there, boy. Y'all better keep them choppers looking good. That's a good example right there. All right. For those
I feel like my energy is just low.
Mine too, Gina. Mine too.
I feel
it just feel like a sad moment.
Right? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I feel you with that.
Let's take another drink for Unique. Well, no, I'm not. I don't want to take a drink because I'm so hopeful that he's going to be around. So I'm not taking that drink. I
got my drink right here. We got to take a shot for the dead. We always got.
No, Jay, no.
It ain't been confirmed yet, but we gonna take a shot for the swollen at least. That head swollen.
That's swole head. We go.
Yeah. But for those that are new, I do a little rating called the MOSCO, and so just real simple and try to have it without nonpartisan. So let's go ahead and do the MOSCO rating, and then we break it on down. Hey, I might have to drink some of this for Unique.
No, we're not drinking for Unique.
They got hypnotized upside the
Oh
head.
my gosh.
Got upside the head at this month. You got some little colorful stuff you drinking on. I'm about to down this hypno bottle in there.
What they put in that? What? But is hypnotic
Just
and Red Bull that make the Incredible? No, Hennessy.
yeah,
Hypnotic and Hennessy that make the Incredible Hulk.
that's right. Buying it, a little cognac, a little fruity tropical juices.
I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted.
All right, let's break this episode down, y'all. Now, for those that are new, the MOSCO is real simple. 4 categories, 25 points each category, give you a total of 100, and you can always drop a decimal point, get a score of 1 to 10. So, the visual cinematography, this show, they use all the top-notch cameras and all of that stuff, but of course, they make it look like an age TV show, which is great. Gets you into the mode and everything. The way they film the fight scene with Unique, all the ways that they film Ronnie and portray him as Ronnie Myers and build up the suspense and things. I think they did a really good job, especially this episode. I'm gonna give this episode, the visual cinema, I'm gonna give it a 23, which is very high for something like this. It's not like it's Avatar where they showing you in the water with the blue people and stuff. So, you know what I mean? Storyline and plot. This storyline was very good. I kind of felt that it was coming. One of them was going to go down. I was hoping Unique came out on top. They did give us a little taste of that, but you don't turn your back on the psycho. And that's what happened. And, you know, he ended up getting that head split, unfortunately. We'll see how it turned out. But the storyline for this episode was very good, and I think that this show so far this season is very good, and how they got everything coming together with Rock and Kanan and all the setups and all of this and that. I don't want to go too long. I don't want to take up all the time, but I'm going to give this storyline for this episode a 23, another 23. Special effects, makeup, costumes, not too much special effect. I guess looking at Unique beat up. I don't know, ladies, y'all. Did it make you cry? I guess if it did, it was good enough. I'm gonna give it a 22 for special effects and makeup, costume, because it really wasn't much, but everybody always in the right clothes and cars, environment to make you feel like you in the mood. And last entertaining fun fact, I'm gonna give this a 25. I'm really interested in watching this again, you know, this episode. So this is one of my highest rated. It come out to a 93 or, you know, a 9.3. Maybe some people would say a 9, or maybe some people may say a 9.5 for this episode. I'm at a 9.3. It's right in the middle. And that's my, you know, my little non-partisans MOSCO. So I don't know. Anybody say it was a 9.5 or a 9 or a 10 even? I could see how you can come up with that.
You think this episode could be a 10? What?
I would say their emotions would be very high if they said that. And I would say they worked up about the loss of that character, and that's why they probably felt that way. So I wouldn't say it was a 10 in my opinion. I wouldn't say it was the most perfect, one of the, you know, greatest episodes of TV I ever seen, but I will say that it was very good. And so if they felt that way, I wouldn't say you crazy. I'd be like, I get it, but I don't know. What's your thoughts, Kelly?
I pass to Gina.
All right, Gina, what's your thoughts on the MOSCO rating? What would you rate this overall?
I gave it a 4. No, I'm just kidding. I gave it a 9. I'm always giving it a 9, but I'm still annoyed. Like, I'm irritated by the outcome of this episode. I will say that I did like what was it, like amateur night? The thing that Lou put on?
That was cool.
I like that because I remember back in especially in Queens, like when I was a teenager, we had like teen night. So we would go to the club, they just shut it down for us, and you got to perform, you got to listen to music, you hung out with your friends on a Friday night. It was cool. So it brought me back to that memory. I enjoyed that.
Y'all ever go to Apollo?
Huh?
Y'all ever go to the Apollo Showtime?
Yeah.
And so it was cool to me. I like Famous rap. Like at first I was nervous. I was thinking he was going to say something like, dude, keep your mouth shut. But I didn't think that he did too bad. And the crowd was rocking with him. Lou gave him his props. I like to see that. That was cool.
Right.
I like seeing Marvin and Gerald sitting down talking. When he was like, oh, wrong side of the tracks, Marvin was like, hold up, dude. I don't live near no tracks. And
I like
that's not what this is.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed that. Rock and the whole thing with the police. She gonna have to get a handle on that. But like we were talking about, I do think that her doing that with the gun was too far.
Yeah.
Far.
Wait,
that's your kid too. At the end of the day, it's your kid. It's your child.
Oh, okay. Rock with the gun.
Mm-hmm. But overall, I thought it was good.
So what would you rate?
I feel like if Unique wasn't planning on dunning him, ending it for good, he shouldn't have approached him. He shouldn't have. Because you already see, like, this dude is nuts. Like, he's dangerous. You can't just, like, approach him and not end it.
I guess he thought if he beat him down, he'd respect him as the big brother now. I'm the big dog now. Okay, you are.
He should have known. He should have known. Like, can't nobody check me, Meek. You know what I mean? He should have definitely known. Like, but to be honest, in my head, what's his name? Why I go to say Lamar? Ronnie probably put it in his head from Juliana's conversation. Because he could have been thinking that, and then when you put your hands on me, because you know he probably even like people touching him. So you put your hands on me, and then you want to be like, you the big dog? Nah. So all of those things in his psychopathic brain tripped the frig off.
No nose.
He needed to, brothers, you know, siblings, you fight. You fight, you have arguments, just like how Marvin and Lulu had that scuffle or whatever. They fight. But you right from the beginning, you said it. We got the okie doke where Ronnie was like, Nick ain't going nowhere unless he put his hands on me.
No. Gina, what did you rate this episode? I didn't catch it.
A 9.
Okay. Kelly, what'd you rate this episode?
I'll give it a 9.
Okay. All right.
A sad 9 at that.
Yeah.
But 9 with a sad face next to it.
It look like I'm a little higher on this one than you all are.
Because we emotional, Jay. We trying to be fair and just give the 9, but we very emotional. Neek is gone. Oh.
Speaking of Neek gone, raise your shot up. I tried to pour some back. I drank all my water up on accident. Damn it.
We're not toasting to his death yet. I do.
I say for the swollenness.
Okay. But I like the fact that you said Howard had cancer. He was terminal at that point, and then they shot him, and he's still here. So you know, a couple pieces of iron to the face ain't never killed nobody, right?
That could have been a cancer healing bat. You know what I mean?
Damn.
That bat that he got whooped with, that little iron, that was nothing but a little healing iron. That's all.
A little iron ain't never hurt nobody.
All right, he need a little iron in his diet, you know. That's all, a little Eastern medicine.
I can't take it.
Like I was trying to see, like, is he beating him in the head or the body?
Right.
Because the head, that's different. Now the body could take a couple of shots, but then you also got to think about the internal and all of that. But I was thinking, like, oh, it's just too much.
Too much.
He was going in.
I just hate that he turned his back on him, man. And got up like that.
He turned his back because it was his brother. I think it was any other situation, he wouldn't have gotten that much grace. But your brother's psycho.
I guess. Fresh Boy RD Entertainment said he gave Unique multiple chances to prove himself. So he's saying that Unique deserved it. Unique didn't prove himself. Is that what you're saying, Fresh Boy? I mean,
we need more, Fresh Boy. We need more.
We don't believe you. We need
prove himself
more.
How though?
All right. So here's the thing. I'm gonna be the devil's advocate. So say Fresh Boy, what he's saying is right. Okay, if Ronnie was trying to give Unique chances to prove himself and saying, you know, well, where are we making this money, this, that, and the other? I mean, he was showing them the Chinese spot. I mean, we never know how much money Unique had. He said, you okay because you look cute. Okay, maybe Unique is satisfied. We don't know how much money he's making, and we don't know how big of a drop he has. So what if, for example, they was bringing in 100,000 a month, and now, but they had a little more overhead or more risk, but now they bringing in maybe 25 or 50 with less overhead, less risk. I don't know. Like I say, they never talk numbers in here. So do you think it was still up to him? Because truth be told, once he went into jail, you could say it was yours or you ran it, but you gone and anybody could have took it. It ain't yours no more. And if he didn't step up and decided to leave, then it wouldn't have been nothing for you. So what you think, Gina? You think he really needed to prove to him?
No, I don't think that he needed to prove nothing to him. When he came out, he let him know, I'm going to set you up. Just wait. You know, just hold on. Me personally, if he only floated him $300 a month, you should be happy with that because license plate, you don't get paid that much to make them in the pen. So you got out, like you free. I feel like whatever he was going to do, like whatever he told you was going to go down, you should have went with it because you wouldn't even been here had it not been for the crooked cop. So play your position and hold on.
Right.
You want to sit up there and think about the old days back when you was the chief and you was the head honcho. You not no more though.
Right. That's true. And we don't know how much he really had when he left as to say what he was supposed to come back to. And again, when he went in, of course, like everything, people take all the stuff you had and left. Would you think they would leave your cars or, you know, stuff, you know, and spot and tear? I don't know. Patty say I feel he wanted too much too soon. Kelly, what you think? You think he wanted too much too soon?
So to me, it's like his prison time was like pause button. He came home and he just pressed play. So he expected it to just continue right after the day he got locked up. It don't work like that. And at the end of the day, we saw in this episode that Nick took him and was like, all right, fine, this is what we're doing, and it's yours. But because he's a friggin' psychopath, he can't connect to nothing else than what he left. So nothing was ever going to be good enough for him.
Yeah.
Because even if he came home and Nick was like, boom, we still doing this, it wasn't connected to how he was doing it. So, you know, those people that even if you valid, because it's not their point, they're not going to hear you. He seemed like that to me. He wasn't trying to hear no other options than what he left. So no point, no time and no point was he going to be satisfied because the game changed. It changed when he was gone. So he was never going to be satisfied.
Yeah,
that's true. And in his mind, as Fresh Boy, it sounds like Fresh Boy is speaking for him. You his lawyer. No, I'm just playing, Fresh Boy. You got some good points, but Fresh Boy is saying like, hey, I left you in charge. What the hell? You in charge, DJ? And he came back to nothing. So, I mean.
But he didn't come back to nothing. He didn't want to wait. That's right. What it is. Like, first of all, me personally, I don't think Ronnie could have been able to deal with the situation that was going on between Rock and Unique. She was doing a lot of stuff. Like, no, he wouldn't have been able to deal with that. Like they would have knocked his ass off.
Yeah.
Right. Yep. That's true. And Dexter Cumberbatch said Ronnie is too set in his ways. I agree.
Right.
He's very flexible in his time or thinking or any of that stuff. And you know, yeah, he actually didn't come home to nothing because Unique was still in the game putting him on. It wasn't like he was starting from zero. He had a place to stay. He was getting no money. It just wasn't fast enough for him. Things changed while he was in.
It wasn't when he left. It wasn't when he left, and he couldn't acclimate. Point blank and period.
He's looking
not
at
only that,
Unique fault when it's not.
Right.
Not only that, remember in the first season, he was never supposed to see the light of day again. When they was talking about his character, like when they was talking about him, they was like, you know, he ain't never gonna be out here. So the fact that you are, it's like, first of all, you can't just go back into the business like that. Like you got out on a technicality. Like this dude was effing up, but you not innocent though, because you was in the game. Like you doing the dirty stuff that you doing. So it's just like holds on, because you don't need the attention anyway.
Right.
You just don't want to hear nobody.
You sound like Diamond Sampson.
He wasn't gonna comply, because look at this, right? When he tried to go set out to do shit his own way, he ended up murking the freaking Don. You understand? So he wasn't nothing was gonna work for him except his way, the OCD way. You know what I mean? Because you know my mom had OCD, right? And we would try to make up her bed for her and make her feel good, and she would come home like and remake her own shit because she needed to see it that way. You couldn't do stuff. You can't do stuff for people like that because they need it the way their brain perceives it to be. So, okay, fine. Nick ain't doing nothing. I'm going to go out and I'm going to talk to the old heads. Bim, bam, boom. I'm going to sort da-da-da-da. And then what happened? Because he tell you, yo, I ain't messing with you. You go and you murk him in the freaking kitchen. Come on now. Stop. He was not going to comply. No way. He wanted what he left. And if it wasn't what he left, it didn't matter if Unique was making money. That wasn't going to work for him.
Yeah.
Well, ladies, I ain't going to keep y'all too late. It's already past 2 and some change.
Past my bedtime.
Man. But, hey, we still going strong with over 100 people watching. I appreciate all y'all. Definitely hate to leave you, but, hey, you got to have to just come back Friday night at 10 p.m. and catch the next one or rewatch this again. You know, it's all good. Hey, we gonna get some rest. I appreciate everybody for watching. Kelly, you want to say something before we get up out of here?
Happy holidays, guys, and happy new year when it comes. I'm wishing everybody great fortune and health and some more wealth. You know, we need to get some money up. Yes. Thank you guys for coming. Thanks, Jay, for having me. Thank you, Gina, for being my friend. Yes.
Gina, anything you want to say before we get up out of here?
Yes, I also want to say I hope everybody has a happy holiday season, bringing the new year healthy, happy. Also, I want to take this time out to say we love you, Illwoods. We are praying for you.
Yes.
We're definitely, in our prayers, and we love you.
Yes.
Have a great week, everybody.
Definitely, everybody. Happy holidays, happy New Year, and shout out to Illwoods going through the difficult times and stuff. We here with you, fam, and everybody else as well. You know, as they say, this too shall pass. May not be the same, but hey, you gotta try to make the most of what it is. So, and maybe Neek may still be all right. We'll see. Everybody, y'all have a good one. Deuces. We get it in there. There we go. All right, we out of here.